Hi, this is Julie. In this video we'll be taking a look at graphing a linear equation in slope-intercept form where the y-intercept is close to the edge of the graph. Let's graph the equation y equals 3/4 x plus 9. I'll start off by graphing the y-intercept, plotting the point at 0, 9, since in this equation b equals 9. So go ahead and mark a point up at y equals 9 on the graph there. And then if I go and look at the slope in this equation, the slope, or m here, is 3/4. That means that my rise is 3 and the run is 4. So starting at the y-intercept, normally I would go up 3 units and 4 units to the right. You can see in this example, if I do that, the way that the graph is laid out here, I'm going to go right off the top of the graph. Now, if this was really close, if I only had to go up, say, 2 units, I might just estimate where 11 is would be on the grid. But having to go up 3 spaces, that's kind of a lot of estimating to do. So I'm going to have to kind of work backwards and come up with another way of establishing a second point on this graph. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fact that my slope here is 3/4, and I can take that positive fraction and I can add negative signs to both the numerator and the denominator. Basically, I'm multiplying that fraction by -1 over -1. And not changing the slope at all. Those two numbers, 3/4 and -3 over -4, are equal to each other. But what it allows me to do is kind of switch directions and work backwards. So instead of going up and to the right from the y-intercept, I'm going to go down 3 units and to the left 4 units. And I'll go ahead and mark a point on the graph at -4, 6. And this makes sense because, as we kind of estimated, if we had put a point up 3 units and over 4 units, it would be somewhere up here off the graph, and that looks like it would fall in line with the other 2 points that I graphed. So now I can go ahead, again I'm going to take a straight edge, I can connect those 2 points together in a line, stick some arrows on the end of my line there, and I've graphed the line y equals 3/4 x plus 9.